Wednesday. And hey, oh my God, we're almost almost at the end of February. Believe it or not, how time is flying. It's so crazy. And before you know it, you will be marching into your greatness when March comes along and strolls along because you said so. So I'm super excited to be on here live with you guys. I missed you guys last week as I was out of town. I was in Indian Wells, by the way, at Dr. Joe Dispenza's week-long retreat. So if you know anything about Dr. Joe Dispenza, he is absolutely amazing and his work is fascinating. And I've been following his work and being in his work for quite a few years now, at least 4 years. Hey, Matt, thanks for tuning in. And I also want to share that there's so much power with commitment and being focused on your vision, your future, and what you're committed to creating. And I want to say something real quick because I had a very powerful call with one of my coaching clients yesterday who her husband actually passed away the day before. And I didn't know that happened, but when we got on the call, she shared with me what had happened. And I was so blown away by her level of commitment to show up for her session, even though she was not in a space to show up for her session because of what happened, obviously. Hey, Judith, great to see you. Yay, happy belated birthday, Judith. So it is inspiring because when you're so focused on your vision and what you're creating for your future self, it is a very, very different space than being in whatever breakdown that you're in. So I wanted to point that out. And you know what, guys, we're 2020. We're almost stepping into March, and before you know it, spring will be here. So it's an opportunity for you to spring into action, spring into momentum, spring into possibilities. It's really an opportunity for you to do that. So with that being said, actually, before we get started, we're still in Aquarius season, and Aquarius season is wrapping up very quickly. So, and I will say it's been enlightening to say the least. And for all my Aquarians out there, I know Judith, you're an Aquarius. Huge shout out to all my Aquarians because you guys are awesome. We love Aquarians. So, if you're on here live, give me some hearts so I can see you or say hi. And if you're catching the replay, comment with hashtag Encore so I can acknowledge you and thank you for tuning in. So with that being said, I'm going to jump right into part 3 of a 3-part series, episode 3 of Is Fear Stealing Your, thank you, Judith. I love you. You're amazing. Is fear stealing your goals and your dreams? And how can you overcome your fear and create the results that you want to create? So this is part 3 of a 3-part series. If you want to catch parts 1 and 2, the easiest way for you to do that is go to my YouTube channel, which is Zena Solomon, and look at part 1 or episode 1 and episode 2 so you can get up to date on a few strategies that we've covered that will support you in catapulting and getting out of your own way and getting out of the conversation of like, oh my God, I'm too afraid to do something, and this fear of failure conversation, so you can step into creating what you said you want to create that is important to you. So if that's cool, let me know, give me some hearts so I know that that's cool for you. And we went over a lot of content, so I'm going to jump right in. And before I go into a few strategies for you, I'm going to share a couple of quotes because I love sharing quotes. So Eloise Ristan said, when we give ourselves permission to fail, we at the same time give ourselves permission to excel. So when you fail, you're actually learning. It's a learning opportunity, and you're giving yourself an opportunity to excel. So that's beautiful. And another quote. Henry Ford said, failure is only the opportunity to begin again, only this time more wisely. And Oprah said, there's no such thing as failure. Failure is just life trying to move us in another direction. So yay. It's just moving us, and it's just taking a little side route, if you will. Okay. So here's a few strategies for you that you can implement right away that will get you in this space of getting out of your fear and creating results. So, and creating your goals and your dreams. So first of all, you want to imagine the life that you want to create by being fearless. What would it look like for you to live a fearless life? You get to step into your future self. You get to look at what your future self looks like, and then look at how you can bridge that gap between where you are right now, which is the present, and the future self. And what would it look like for you to be fearless? Okay. You also want to get grounded in your dreams. and your vision. You want to visualize what that looks like. Get grounded. Get it in your heart. Get it in your body. Trust yourself and trust that the universe will actually support you in making it happen when you believe in it, okay? Number 3, this is something one of my mentors shared with me when I went through my leadership and emotional intelligence experience a few years ago. He always said, have fear for breakfast. And what I mean by that is whatever scares you the most, commit to actually taking the time to do it first thing in the morning, so that whatever you are the most afraid of, when you give yourself the opportunity to take on that challenge earlier in the day, you feel empowered, you feel inspired, you feel like, oh my God, if I tackled this and I was so afraid of doing this and I tackled it, I'm in a very different space. So have fear for breakfast, and even more fun, grab a partner to do it with you. So grab someone along the journey so you guys can grow together, so you're not by yourself having fear for breakfast. You're rallying another person to do the same with you, so you guys can grow together and become bigger people together, okay? The other thing is you want to focus out and focus on serving. So if you're focusing on if you're putting a lot of energy and attention, I'm all about energy work, by the way. Hey, Shannon, welcome to the call. Hey, Nat, welcome. So if you're focusing on failure, you're going to create more of that. I'm all about energy. So if you focus your energy on serving people and making a difference for them, you're focusing out. You're focusing outwards. But if you're focusing your energy on, oh my God, I'm too afraid of doing this, blah, 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 you're making it about you, okay? And I mean, you're here because you don't want to make it about you. You want to make it about other people. And so you get to get out of your own way and focus on serving and focus out, so that you're not thinking about the fear. You're actually focusing on serving. So hashtag truth bomb, if that hit a nerve for you. That's good. I'm glad if it did, I'm glad, okay? And also you want to connect with, who do you get to be to create the results that you want to create in your life? So who do you get to be? You get to be, I would say, first of all, grateful. Because when you're grateful and you're coming from a space of gratitude, you create so much beauty and so much magic from a space of gratitude. You get to be grateful, invincible, unshakable, unstoppable, whatever. Think of words that inspire you, that you get to be inspiring. You know what I mean? Like, think of words that would support you in creating that future that you want to create for yourself. You get to be magical. You get to be mystical, right? So those are things for you to consider. A couple of more things. First of all, you want to stretch yourself. So here's my invitation to you. So stretching yourself would be committing to failing 20 times in 2020, okay? That would be a stretch, okay? So see if you can actually force yourself to failing 20 times this year in 2020. I think that'd be really cool for you to do, right? And then finally, there's a really cool book. It's a bonus I'm going to give to you, called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. It's such a great book. It's a short read. So I encourage you to read the book because you're going to get so much out from it. Okay. So here's your mission for this week, warriors. All right. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. If you're ready, give me some hearts. Okay. So your mission is you want to have fear for breakfast. Ta-da! All right. So have fear for breakfast by creating your fear list. So create your fear list and share what that is and commit to doing it every single day, whatever that is. Commit to doing one thing every single day. So you're having fear for breakfast and you're getting outside of your fear zone into your greatness zone, which is my vision for you. Okay. Secondly, I challenge you to challenge you to fail 20 times this year, 20 times in 2020. So are you in? Are you in? I'm in. Are you in? Okay. So if you're in, say I'm in, so I can see you, and support you and get you on the path so we can all fail 20 times. And likely you will not fail 20 times. Okay. You'll probably fail less than that. Way less than that. Okay. So with that being said, that's your mission. So tag other people that you know will benefit from this content. Share the love. Again, I'm here for you guys and so excited for many of you who've tuned in. And I'll see you next week. Same time, same station. Warrior Wednesday, 1 o'clock Pacific, 4 o'clock Eastern. All right, guys. Mwah! Thanks for joining. I'll see you next week. Bye. Sayonara.